Hello, my name is William McLean, and I'm a student at Full Sail University. I am submitting this video of a block mesh build that I am working on for assignment in projects and portfolios for. The project was to create a level and introduce mechanics, pathways, and an environment that fit into certain constraints. I decided to go with a space level, and my level consists of 5 levels, a basement, and 4 upper floors. Each floor has different purposes and collectibles, which are optional, and there's multiple pathways that you can take. Generally, you need to turn on generators on each level or collect key cards to get access throughout the stage. Primarily, the mission of the character is to restore power to the levels. The character was working on an airlock, got knocked out. When he woke up, the spacecraft or research facility was completely empty and he needed to escape. So as I progress, I will be adding more lighting and material meshes to the level to make it look more realistic and more believable. Outside here, this actually is a space cube that I'm gonna move over top of the level and give the game actually a space effect and view whenever you look through any of the transparent areas. The character actually starts here on the first floor. He moves around, he can jump, add sound effects and other stuff. The lighting needs to be rebuilt, and once the lighting is rebuilt, it will influence how the stages look. But you can walk around this way and explore, you can walk around this way and explore. There will be generators and lights and stuff inside of each room. This is an operation room that I made, a communication room. You can go in there and collect stuff. There will be collectibles on each level. Pretty much there'll be optional collectibles and mandatory stuff that you need to activate in order to go up and down the different floors. Once you turn on the generator, you'll actually have access to an elevator here, which is one of my mechanics. I have an elevator, I have a key card mechanic, and I will try to incorporate a alien that chases you throughout the stage once you collect certain items. That's the character on the first floor where he starts. So I'm gonna drag him through the floor because the level mechanics aren't actually working yet. So that did not work. 1 minute, let me try again. I think because of the scale of the stage, sometimes dragging the character through the different levels is a little bit hard. But obviously, when I have the mechanics working, the character will be able to transition easier. So this is the second floor. This is a laboratory. Again, there's stuff that you need to accomplish inside here. Cold storage, you can explore that area. There's things inside there. Every level has a restroom. There's a laboratory. There's stuff to collect inside there. On the backside, there's also stuff to do. So there's multiple pathways to go. I also incorporated a skylip, which is kind of an outside area. So you can go outside here, and with the space backdrop, you should be able to see the space area that I created. Again, there's more stuff you can go back here and collect. There's things you can accomplish on the backside of this floor here, which is the second floor. If we go back to the character again, the third floor is the dormitory area. So again, I'm gonna attempt to drag him through the floor up to the third floor. Play. This is the dormitory area. Again, there's things that you need to collect and accomplish on the dormitory area. You can go inside here. There's small dorm rooms. There's journals inside here, lockers, little work desks, a bed, and a security locker, kind of like a foot locker deal. Some of the rooms are closed off and you won't have access to, but there's items inside here that you need to get. For example, this key card will give you access to the upper level, which is the fourth floor. Fourth floor is the cafeteria relaxation area of the game. So you would come up to the fourth floor and go inside here. Again, there's stuff that you need to accomplish. You would have to go inside here, turn on this generator. It actually tells you where that power for the maintenance lift. Once you turn on that generator, you can go around and explore more if you want. There's a theater room with reclining chairs, cafeteria area. There's a VR simulator room, which doesn't work, but I just added some extra stuff in the background. Again, cosmetic stuff I will work on later on. This glass should be transparent, so you should be able to actually see the sky, well, the space, and if you look, you can actually see the space block that I have in the background, which I will move later on. So ideally, you would go from the first floor, transition all the way up to the fourth floor, turn on that generator, then you would take this maintenance lift, which would take you all the way to the basement. Now from the basement, now I need to drag the character actually. So let's do it this way. Let's do, we'll change his location here. 3330 tab. Again, this presentation is supposed to be just under 10 minutes. So I would like to actually talk a little bit more about stuff that I plan on incorporating in the game, but there is time constraints. So with that, I just put in the coordinates because I have a little cheat sheet of where the character's location is going to be. So this is the elevator that you would take all the way from the, oh, that's not it. So the elevator that you would take from the fourth floor all the way down to the first floor is around this corner here. This is this elevator. This stage will be covered with some slime effect because this is where the actual monster is. Additionally, there's human remains that you would need to pick up here. Those are the red orbs that's there. I'm going to keep the flashing red light because I wanted it to be a little bit different from the upper levels and the different levels. You would ideally have to pick up this key card, and then this monster here would chase you. I used a female character and I put some slimy different contrast on the character to make it look a little bit different. So ideally that would chase you. You would come back around and you would use this elevator here, which will be blocked off before you pick up the key card. So you can't just take this elevator and go to the first floor. From this elevator here, what I will do is I will drag the character up through the floor right here. So this pretty much will be the elevator that you will take. It will bring you back up here to this floor. Then you would run down this hallway since you have the key card now. And before you get to this area, this would actually open up, and then this alien here will chase you. And then you would have to get to the escape pod before the alien catches you. So there will be two alien elements in this stage and in the game. I will be working on the meshes, materials later on. I have sound effects that I have set up to do different things. There will be sound throughout the stage. The music will change when you're in the basement. Additionally, I will add a heartbeat mechanic that randomly happens whenever some suspenseful item is happening. The airlocks will have a sound effect. The generator will have a sound effect, and that is pretty much what I'm working on. I know that it still requires a lot of work. This here says it needs to rebuild 426 light items, which may crash the game. But hopefully, after I get done working on everything with the lights that I have flickering, it'll give enough light. And especially with the main character having a light kind of attached to him, it will light up where your character is going also. So that's my presentation for week 2. I know I need to present more, and I will work on additional stuff as the week progresses. Again, William McLean submitting a block mesh build for a level design that has 3 mechanics: a roaming alien, a generator mechanic, and keycards. And optional mechanics and optional objectives is picking up journals, research files, and human remains. Thank you and have a good day.